If you clicked on this video, I'm guessing you are just sick of being bombarded with Instagram reels from your girlfriend. Trust me, I feel your pain. Today I'm gonna show you a super simple way to automatically comment on all those reels without actually watching them.
What?
Yes, you heard it right. You don't need to watch every reel. Win-win situation, right? In the end, both sides, you and your girlfriend, will be happy because you won't need to watch all those reels and trying to figure out how you should comment on them. But instead, thanks to AI will analyze the reels and automatically send playful reply. Let's start from beginning. This is my girlfriend, who is cute, nice person, but she has one bad habit. She sends me all the reels that she saw on Instagram and forces me to watch them all and react each single one of them. The funny part is I don't even have an Instagram account. She sends everything through Telegram. And yes, you can watch Instagram reels without an account. So I had no excuse. This was eating up so much of my time that I thought there should be a better way. Idea in my mind was to have simple script which connects to Telegram API, monitors incoming messages from my girlfriend, and when an Instagram reel is detected, it analyzes the content to determine what type of video it is, funny, cute, food, or etc. And then sends an appropriate reply based on analyzed content. All the steps were easy except step 4, analyzing the content. That was the tricky part. I tried using Instagram's basic display API at first. The idea was to grab hashtags from the reels and use them to figure out what kind of content it was. Hashtags are important here because I was thinking to create hashtag category map. Once script determines the hashtag from metadata, then script will use it as a key in the reaction map. And from this map, it will randomly select one of the corresponding values and send it as a reply. So far, all the steps are clear, right? But I noticed this warning. Actually, this API was already deprecated and it was recommended to switch to Instagram API. I tried Instagram's new API, but it required a business account and I had to go through Meta's approval process. People on the internet also complained about all kind of limitations with that API too. I was already give up until I saw something cool a month later. I discovered this thing called MCP, Model Context Protocol. This is what MCP architecture looks like. Basically, it lets you connect AI models to different applications and data sources. Here is how I used it. Claude AI will be my brain and Telegram will be my data source. This way, I could feed my Telegram messages into Claude so it could talk to my girlfriend instead of me. Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but that's what makes tech so cool.
I hate to do it, but I will do it.
Anyway, we have MCP host and data source. All we need to do is find MCP server to connect LLM model and Telegram. In MCP official documentation, there are some example servers, but I didn't find anything related to Telegram. But in community servers, by the way, you can access all the community servers in this repo. In community servers, I have found one MCP server. It was less than a month old, so I was kinda afraid to use it. However, in this MCP GitHub repo, I noticed one project called Hyperbrowser. Once I started to read their documentation, I instantly noticed cloud computer use, and that's when it clicked that I can use this tool. Hyperbrowser will scrape Instagram reel content, feed it to Claude AI, generate natural replies based on what was in the video. And the best part is Claude could actually see what was in the reels, not just read text descriptions. Now I will show you the script and the process that how it works. If you want to try this yourself, the GitHub link is in the description. The only thing we need to do is add our own values for these environment variables located in .env file. We go to hyperbrowser.ai and sign up. After sign up, you can get API key from app.hyperbrowser.ai. You go to my.telegram.org/aus and log into Telegram. After login in API development tools, you can create API credentials including API ID and API hash. Then you're gonna add your phone number and you're gonna add your girlfriend Telegram username. The code itself is pretty straightforward. It loads your environment variables, monitoring messages from your girlfriend. When it detects Instagram link, it scrapes the content, then Claude analyzes the video and sends back a response based on our predefined prompt. If you want, you can change this prompt for your own needs. I hope till now everything is clear. In step 5, we will create our virtual environment and install all the dependencies. Python 3-module venv. This will create virtual environment, then run source venv/bin/activity activate, this will activate the version environment, and once version environment is activated, by using pip we will install all the dependencies. Now it is time to run our script, Python and our script name. In the first run, you will be asked to authenticate. After authentication, we are ready to receive messages. I have done it a few days ago and took some screenshots, so I will show you how it works. You can also find all the mentioned reel URLs and AI responses in the description below. Once I have received first reel, scrape job was started automatically and we received cloud response, which was also automatically sent to my girlfriend in Telegram. Response was a bit weird, so she was a bit confused. That's why she replied, "What do you mean?" But since it was just first reel, she didn't pay too much attention this time. About an hour later, she sent another reel. AI replied again. Then she sent me these messages. Obviously, she noticed that something was wrong. I guess AI responses didn't sound like real me, so she was kinda confused. And then finally, this message arrived in my inbox. Looks like she's very smart. She immediately noticed that this is AI. I was busted. And then she sent another reel to confirm that it is really AI. Then another reel was sent. I was kind of confused how she easily detected that this is AI. She sent me this screenshot. Basically, in Telegram, she could see my messages were unread, yet there were already replies. So this was the first issue that I didn't expect. Then I asked her how she easily noticed that something was wrong, and she replied me this. Basically, AI responses didn't sound like natural, therefore it was suspicious, and I usually don't reply instantly, so it will be good if I put some delay in the code while sending those responses. Another issue was that I usually just react with emojis instead of writing comments, but here instead of emojis, AI sends a full reply message to each reel, which was suspicious from her side too. After some time, I ran out of free credits and she received only default replies, and in the backend, Opera browser was requiring me to pay for more credits. Looks like it was a little bit expensive service as it only took 8 reels to burn all 1000 credits. But in the end, building this project was absolute fun experience for me and I really enjoyed the process. If you want to have fun too, download the GitHub repo, run the script and tell me in the comments how your girlfriend reacted. But for now, that's it and I will see you in the next video.